Now we want to look at testing and talking about this idea of true positive and false positives and true negatives and false negatives. In other words, when the test result comes back with something that's called a false positive or a false negative versus a true positive and a true negative. So let's first define these and know what they mean. So a true positive is the test correctly reports a positive result. So the test correctly reports a positive result. This is also known as the sensitivity of the test. Okay, this is where a false positive is the test incorrectly reports a positive result. Then we have a true negative, and so the test correctly reports a negative result. And this actually is called the specificity of a test. So a test sensitivity is when we get true positives. The test specificity is when the test correctly gives a negative result. And then a false negative is the test incorrectly reports a negative result. All right, so let's look at a couple of examples. And the first one we're going to look at is the EPT test. And so the EPT test indicates that it's over 99% accuracy. So in other words, that means it will correctly detect over 99% of the women who are pregnant, and it will correctly identify over 99% of the women who are not pregnant. Okay, so it doesn't mean that 99% of the women who are pregnant, therefore 1% are not pregnant. That's not what this means. It means that when taking the test, if the woman is pregnant, with 99% accuracy, the test will detect that. If the woman is not pregnant, with 99% accuracy, the test will indicate that the person is not pregnant. Okay, so of 1,200 women who used the test, 35% of them were in fact pregnant. So this is the test is only telling us something after it's known that a person is either pregnant or not pregnant. Okay, and since this indicates over 99%, we can't use a number greater than 99%. We don't know exactly what it is. So for this, for our calculations, we're just going to use 99% as the accuracy level of the test. Okay, so we have 1,200 women, and those 1,200 women are the total. So that's where that total category comes from. Now we need 35% of them were in fact pregnant. So 35% of them were in fact pregnant. And when we make that calculation, 35% of 1,200 is 420. So this is 35% of 1,200. When we take our 1,200 and subtract our 420, we end up with 780. So this is 1,200 minus 420. That gives us our 780. Okay, so now we're going to use the accuracy level. So we have a 99% accuracy that if a person is pregnant, the test indicates pregnant. Or 99% accuracy that if you are not pregnant, the test indicates that you're not pregnant. So that's these boxes here. So with 99% accuracy, so 0.99, 99% of 420 gives us the number of women that would be accurately told that they are pregnant by taking this test. And that comes out to be 415.8. And with people, we always round down. We can't ever have part of a person, so we have 418. Again, with 99% accuracy, if you are not pregnant, the test will indicate you are not pregnant. So there's 780 not pregnant people. 780 times 99% will give us a fraction or a percentage. I'm sorry, it'll give us a decimal of 772.2. Again, we round people down, so 772 people. Now, the difference between 418 and 420, there are, oops, this should be, I didn't write that correctly. This should be 415, not 400 and do this. That should be 415, not 418. So 415 and 420, there's a difference here of 5. 780, 778, there's a difference of 2 here. When we add our rows up, we have 423, and 5 and 772 is 777. So now we have 423, 777 gives us our 1,200 women. So now we can ask some questions related to this. So what percent of the total, so the total is 1,200, are false results? So our false results come from that the person is pregnant and the test said, no, it's not. So that's a false negative. We had 8 women that were told that they were pregnant, yet in fact they are not pregnant. So that's a false positive because they were told yes when in fact they are not pregnant. So this is a false positive. So the total number of false results are 5 plus 8 out of the total, which is 1,200. So we end up with 5 and 8 is our 13 out of 1,200, which is 0.01083. Again, percentages of 1 decimal place. So the decimal would go here. The 8 is going to force the 0 to become a 1. So we end up with 1.1% false results. So again, 99% of the women who are pregnant does not mean 1% are going to be false results. It's actually slightly more than that. And then what fraction of those that the test indicated not pregnant? So test indicated not pregnant is 777. Okay, so we have 777 is the test indicated not pregnant. That's this number right here. Were in fact pregnant. That's the 5 people here. So divided by, or 5 divided into, that's this. So 5 into divided by 777 is going to end up with 0.0064. So again, multiply by 100 or move your decimal 2 places to the right. The 4 does not force the 6 to get bigger, so we're going to have 0.6% is for that answer there. Let's look at another example. The Cologuard, which is an at-home colon cancer test, is said to be more than 90% accurate. And we're going to go ahead and say that it's 91.7% accurate. We're just giving a number greater than 90%, and that's just stated for us. So we know that 5% of people will be diagnosed over their lifetime. So we know that 5% will be diagnosed over their lifetime. So we know that 5% will in fact have colon cancer. So we need 5% of that amount. So 5% of the 5,000. And we're going to end up with 250 people. All right, which leaves us 4,750 people that will not end up with colorectal cancer. We said that the test was 91% accurate. So that means 91% the test will find that they have cancer. And with 91.7%, the test will find that they do not have cancer. So that's the accuracy level. And so 0.917 times 250 will give us 229 people. 91% or 0.917 times 4,750. That means the test will correctly say that 4,355 people are in fact not having cancer. That leaves us with our false results, which would end up the difference in those. And so the difference between 250 and 229 is 21. Difference between 4750 and 4355 is 395. We have a total of 624 and 4,376. And then looking at the following questions, what percent of the total received false results? So that's our 21 plus 395 out of our total of, 5,000, okay, which comes out to be 8.3%. Of the total, what percent test positive for cancer? So those that test positive, that test finds cancer, that's 624 out of the total. And that is 12.5%. And then for part C, of the total that the test finds cancer, so the total that the test finds cancer is at 624. What percent are false results? So, and the false results are 395. And that equals 63.3%.